Hello everybody and welcome to the latest episode of My Life with Asperger's. My name is Mike Damaro. I first want to apologize for not doing so many videos this month. It's just been a crazy month. It's been a crazy week, so I just have not had the time to do them. I'm hoping to do more in April and May and the upcoming months. And I noticed also that the reviews have not been coming in as I expect them to. I want more people watching them, and there's less and less people watching them. I don't know why. I try to publish them out on YouTube and all that, and people are just not listening or not wanting to watch them. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, that's not today's topic. I just wanted to say that so that, you know, so we can get more views out there and more people watching them, and hopefully I'll do more videos coming up. Today's topic is about stereotypes and stereotyping people with autism and Asperger's and all. Stereotype to me is basically like someone who judges someone because of their race and color and disability and sex and all that. They judge them because of that. They think they can't do the job because they're this color, or they can't do the job because they're this race, or whatever. That is not true. Stereotyping should not be allowed in this world. I don't care who you are. I don't care what disability you are. It's not right to discriminate somebody because of their race, color, disability, age, gender, whatever. You know, I have my fair share of being stereotyped too in this world. You know, and just because I'm an Aspie, I'm an adult with Asperger's, doesn't mean you have the right to criticize me. You know, because of the disability. You have no right doing that to anybody else either. You know? Nobody should be discriminating against anybody else in this world. We are all one big, giant group living in this one planet. There's no need to discriminate against each other. Discrimination should not be allowed in this country, no matter what the circumstance is. You know? And I'll tell you an example of it. When I was working in the parking lot during my college program, then I was having some troubles and all that. And then I found out, and then they had the medical paperwork faxed in and said I can't work in the parking lot anymore because of these restrictions. And it's like, I know how to do the job. I know what the job entitles, and I've been doing a good job at this job, and now you're telling me I can't work this job? It's crazy. It's discrimination too. You know, I almost sued me because of it, but I didn't because they offered me another job, so I took it, and I worked at it, and I'm still currently employed with them. So, you know, and I feel discriminated against when it comes to jobs too, because I applied for this job, and most of the jobs I apply for require interviews, right? And I feel that I might not know some of the stuff, but when it comes to interviews, I have a problem. I might have eye contact problems. You know, I don't look at people into the face. And that's real hard for me to look them into the eye, into the face for the job, you know? It's like you have to look them into the face, in the eye, just to get a job. And I feel that people are discriminating because I can't do that. I feel discriminated against. You know? I feel I should get the job. They don't look at what your experience was. They don't look at what skills you have. They don't look at the bachelor's degree that you might have or any other college degree you might have. They look at you. They look to see if you have the correct eye contact. And I don't have that. And I feel that's why I'm not getting the jobs at the interviews. That and the experience that they're looking for. It's real frustrating that people can stereotype me and discriminate me because of my disability. You know? I have a disability and no one wants to care. I say to the world that I have Asperger syndrome and they don't care. They want to try to treat me normal as possible, and that's not going to happen because of the fact that we're not normal. God creates everybody different in this world. You know, there should be no discrimination. There should be no stereotyping people with mental disabilities. You know? And another definition of stereotyping is judging people, you know? Judging others. You know? But yeah. Like, for example, people may think, okay, you know, there was a child who was 15 years old who has Asperger's that was killed in Chicago because he was fighting with the police. And then you had another kid who had Asperger's, I think in Eastern Mass towards Boston, that killed another classmate of his. You know? But yeah, people with Asperger's, not all of us are like that. And you need to understand that. We are not like them. Not everybody is like them. I'm not like them. I don't want to kill anybody. I don't want to get in trouble with anybody. You know? I may feel upset and stressed out at times, but I don't want to fight anybody. You know? If I have a problem, I try to talk to someone and use words. I don't want to use force or violence against them, you know? And then look at the positive sides of the Asperger world and autistic world. You had someone who was on The Amazing Race twice, and they could have been the best team in The Amazing Race, if they had not lost their passport on one of the legs and got eliminated because of it. I felt sorry for them. They had the courage to go on that show and prove that autistic people can do that. You know? Or like, and then they raced again and they managed to finish in 4th place. And I'm real proud of them for what they done. You know who they are. And I've talked to them about them on 1 or 2 of my videos before. And then I know I have not seen the American Idol last season. I think it was last season. Not this season, but last season. You had someone on the spectrum that went on American Idol and he finished in 4th place as well. I know I haven't heard him, but from what I heard from people, he did a great job on that show. He did a great job singing, and judges really liked him, and that's why he was able to continue on in the show. And then he got eliminated 4th place. I feel sorry that he did, you know, coming that close to winning it and being eliminated. And then look at John Elder Robison. He wrote a few books on how he grew up with it and his eyes through it, you know? He's a successful author. He's a successful person in the community, you know? I'm real proud of him for what he has done, you know? He's teaching the world the awareness of Asperger's and autism, you know? And then you also have that doctor there too. I mean, I'm going to look up her name because I don't really know her name. I thought I knew her name. But anyways, yeah, make sure that, you know, there are people in this world that think that people with autism or Asperger's are not going to be successful. Look at, we are successful people. Look at me, for example. I graduated from Westfield State University. I have a bachelor's degree. You know, but people are not, they don't care about me having a bachelor's degree. And that's why I'm not getting the good jobs. And that's why I'm stuck where I am. Because nobody wants to listen to me. Nobody wants to put my skills to it. Anyways, I did look up the doctor's name, and it's Temple Grandin. Temple did a great job in the community. She is a professor, assistant professor. You know, I think she still is a professor. Dr. Temple Grandin is someone who has Asperger's and autism, who is on the spectrum, and she's doing research on it, and she's an excellent spokesperson in the community, in the world for it, you know? And I'm trying to be like that too. Like go around the country and around the world and speak about autism and Asperger's, but people are not giving me the chance. I feel I should get the chance to go out there, go around this country, and tell my story. I know I'm probably not going to be able to write a book. I'm sorry to say that. I'm probably not going to be able to do a blog. I wish I could, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I do these videos, and yet nobody watches them. And I feel that people are stereotyping me because I do these videos and nobody wants to watch them. I feel, why do I do them? You know? I'm a great guy and I do great videos, and yet I feel I'm stereotyped, you know? I don't like to be stereotyped. You know? Stereotypes needs to get out of this world. You know? Whoever stereotypes anybody else is working for the devil. That's all I can say. Because they want to stereotype against us as Aspies and autistic people. Come on now. And I feel that us adults are also being stereotyped because, or discriminated against, because there are no services for us adults out there. You know, or there's only a few services, and I want more of them. You know, most of these companies only do children and their parents. They don't do us adults. You know, those children are going to grow up to be adults. You know, and where's the services for them when they become adults? They might not be living with mom and dad when they become adults. So, where's the services? You know, people may think autism and Asperger's is only for children. That's not the case. There are adults that have it too. You know? And then I have another example of a courageous adult. And he's a personal friend of mine. You know, a couple of weeks ago, he did the Savage race. And he does all these road races and walks because he wants to prove to the world that autistic people and people with Asperger's, adults with Asperger's, can do what a normal person does. They can run races, you know. He did the Savage race a couple of weeks ago. He did a great job in that race. You know, he wanted to prove that he can do it. That he can do it for us. Because there are people in this world that can do stuff like that, and yet people are stereotyping us because they feel, oh yeah, he can't do that because of his mental disability. You know, people do not need to stereotype other people. That is wrong. I don't care who it is. You don't deserve to stereotype anybody. Stereotyping is wrong. I disagree with people who stereotype, and they need to get out of this world if they think they think it's okay to stereotype others. Doesn't matter what their disability is. Doesn't matter what color they are. Doesn't matter how old they are. Doesn't matter if they're a male or a female. They need to get out of this world because they don't need to belong here. If your friends are like that, then they're not good friends of yours. So, stereotyping is wrong. Stereotyping against people with disabilities is wrong. Stereotyping against people because of their race, age, whatever is wrong. Stereotyping is wrong. You know? Don't stereotype other people. You know? I'm trying to get another job. I'm trying to leave the job that I have now for another job. But yet, I feel stereotyped when it comes to interviews and application and all the other stuff. You know? They don't believe that I can prove something to them and why I should be hired to work for them. They don't believe that. They only believe if I apply, I'm not going to get a job with them. You know? That is wrong. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Nobody needs to be treated like that. And another thing too, they think people who stereotype us think it's okay to treat us like children. That is also wrong. There is no need to treat us like children. We are not children anymore. We are adults like you. There is no need to treat us like children and get away with it. Doesn't matter who you are. We deserve the respect that we get. Or we deserve the respect that we should deserve. You know what I mean? We should be treated like adults. If we're adults, we should be treated like it. You know? Though we might have a hard time acting like adults, we need to be treated like adults in this world. You know? Don't stereotype us. You know? Well, anyways. Stereotyping is wrong. Stereotyping needs to get out of this world. We need to kick stereotyping in the butt. And I think I'm done with this video. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And I hope to see you on future videos of my life with Asperger's. Talk with you all later. Bye for now.